You ever plan something out perfectly, only for it to get completely torpedoed at the last minute? Yeah, welcome to my world. And Ferraris. I had this whole segment ready to talk about how Ferrari might actually be back, about how Hamilton's sprint win was a sweet tease for a solid race, and how Leclerc muscled his way through damage to P5 like a seasoned war vet. Then the FIA walked in, flexed its tech regulations like a gym bro, and yeeted half the grid out of the points. It's on a flying lap, your favorite pit stop of profanity, passion, and pure unfiltered F1 chaos. I'm Lavesh Pillay, and today we are deep diving into a weekend of redemption, regulation breaches, and race day madness from the 2025 Chinese Grand Prix. Let's get into the mess. Let's start with McLaren. Oscar Piastri, my stoic smooth operator, took pole and converted it into a dominant, no-nonsense win. No spins, no self-destruction, just clean racing. It was giving championship contender energy. After the heartbreak of Melbourne, where he fumbled a potential P2 like a drunk uncle dropping the wedding cake, this was exactly the bounce back he needed. And Lando Norris, man was basically coasting, 3 seconds behind, dealing with brake issues, getting messages like, "Hey, it's gonna get worse, don't die out there." And he still brought it home for a McLaren 1-2. That's 3 wins in a row for the team, counting back to Abu Dhabi 2024. McLaren ain't here to play anymore. Now, tyre strategy was a whole game of high-stakes chess. Pirelli said 2 stops. Most teams were like, nah, we like danger, and went for a 1-stopper. Only Hamilton had the balls, or the desperation, to try 2 stops. Didn't help though. Russell tried an undercut that actually worked for like a minute. He even passed Norris after the stop, but DRS is a hell of a drug, and Norris breezed back like it was a Sunday drive. There were a couple of teams that got bold. Racing Bulls double-stopped Hadja and Tsunoda, but it didn't help. Tsunoda's front wing decided to cosplay as a paper plane and flew off mid-race, forcing a 3rd stop. That man can't catch a break unless it's literally something breaking on his car. Behrman, meanwhile, did the ultra-long stint on hards before pitting super late, and it worked. The rookies got teeth. Haas might have stumbled onto their golden boy. Alright, strap in. It's time for another episode of What the Fuck is Ferrari Doing? Lap 1, Leclerc bumps into Hamilton, damages his front wing. Team says, we wait till the stop. Leclerc goes full gladiator and holds P5 with duct tape and prayers. Post-race, disqualified. Why? Because his car was 1 kilogram underweight. How? Well, apparently, when they drained fuel from the car for the FIA weigh-in, it dropped from 800.5 kilograms to 799 kilograms. You can't make this up. Gasly too, 799 after fuel removal. Alpine just missed out on their first point of 2025, again. Then comes Hamilton. The plank under his car, yeah, that tiny piece of floor designed to keep you legal, was 0.4 millimeters too thin in spots. And that's it. DSQ. Ferrari in one race weekend went from maybe we're back to both drivers are out and we can't count. Classic Maranello. Let's celebrate the winners of the FIA's post-race purge. Esteban Ocon, Haas hero, went from P7 to P5. That's a huge boost for a team that's usually stuck battling Sauber and racing Bulls for last. Kimi Antonelli, literal child prodigy, got P6. Mercedes might have something cooking with this kid. Alex Albon, birthday boy, got P7. Happy frickin' birthday indeed. Ollie Behrman got P8 and a free look at me ad for the 2026 driver market. And the silent benefactors, Stroll and Sainz, sneak in like teenagers, sneaking back into the house after curfew. Stroll might still be daddy's favorite disaster, but the man put in 37 laps on hard tires and made it work. Credit where it's due, right? Sainz, Mr. I might have signed for Williams, keeps his point-scoring consistency alive, even if he's still clearly not vibing at Grove just yet. Let's talk about the quietest P4 in Verstappen's life. No fights, no fireworks, just silence. And maybe some soft tears over team radio. Red Bull looked flat. Max was outpaced by both McLarens and only managed to pass Leclerc when the Ferrari was already falling apart. It's subtle, but the gap is closing. Red Bull isn't dominant anymore. McLaren and Mercedes have more upward momentum right now. If this keeps up, the constructors' fight is going to get messy. Now, we'll look towards Suzuka. You know the drill: twisty, technical, and brutal if you screw up your balance. McLaren will arrive with swagger, Red Bull will arrive with questions. Ferrari, well, they'll probably arrive 0.8 kilograms underweight and 3 strategy calls behind. Antonelli's building momentum, Behrman's stock is rising, Ocon is suddenly relevant again. And Alpine is just vibing in last place, hoping the FIA forget they exist. So, what did we learn? FIA don't mess around with technical regulations. Ferrari's greatest enemy is math. Oscar Piastri might just be that guy. McLaren's got the hottest package in the paddock. And this 2025 season is shaping up to be one of the wildest we've seen. If you love the drama, if you live for the chaos, and if you enjoy hearing me roast these teams every week, hit that follow button. Share this with your mates and drop a review if you want Ferrari to finally buy a proper scale. This has been On a Flying Lap. I'm Lavesh Pillay, and I'll see you legends next time from Suzuka. Until then, stay safe, stay furious, and don't forget to weigh your damn car.